Is Animal Company coming to an end? Well, in the way we know it, it might be. This video is going to be of a bit of a different tone, but before we get started, I just have to ask you guys to hit that sub button. We just passed 20% of subscribers watching this channel, which means I'm doing the biggest giveaway I've ever done in my Discord. You can find a link to that in the description. But if you hit that sub button that's right there and we get that from 20% to 30%, we are going to do an even bigger giveaway than we have ever done previously. The fact we have gone from 5.7% to 20.6 is insane, and I want to get that up to 30%. So hit that sub button. There should be a button right there that says subscribe. Press it now. And lastly, before we get this video started, I'm streaming Animal Company 3 days a week over on Twitch. And at the end of every single stream, I give away 5,000 company coins to one lucky winner. So click on the link down in the description, and when I'm live, type !ticket to enter the giveaway. So this video has a bit more of a somber tone to it, a bit more reminiscing and a discussion than our usual type of videos. But I will go into some public lobbies, and I'm going to speak to you guys. I'm going to find out your opinions on this matter as well, because this is going to affect all of us. Now this is our spawn place. We all recognize this. I've been in this game for only a few months, and some of you have been here since the very beginning. And you'll recognize this place because this place hasn't really changed. The beautiful part of Animal Company is they're constantly releasing updates, but this place, they add to it. Do you see what I mean? They're not changing it, they add to it. They keep on improving it, adding layer by layer of history. Something that you can mark as I was here when that was first added. Some milestone moment that stays in this map, but then gets expanded upon. You have this amazing tree that goes all the way to the very top of the map. And I remember being at the very top of this tree and just trolling my community. Being up there and pretending like I wasn't, and when people found me, is a great moment to share. You have parts like over here, you have the TV that takes you to the only up. I remember when that TV took you to a random spot in the map and there was bombs there. It's something that's marked this game for the entirety of this game. But you see, that's where the problem lies. Is for us, this is our home from home. This is a place, especially in PvP lobbies where that marks the same zone. This is where most of us, including myself, have spent majority of our Animal Company time is here in spawn. But this might be about to completely change. And I'm not talking about additions. I'm talking about starting from scratch. Now, you can probably see that I have my phone on my lap. This is so that I can see the photo. This was shared in the Animal Company Discord by Coda, who I believe is one of the devs or the owner. I'm not entirely sure. But you can see that not only has this entire map changed, it's also changed for the worse. By the way, these are my thoughts and opinions. If you have different ones, please leave it down in the description. I want to hear your guys' opinions so bad that not only am I going to be talking to you guys in here, but I'm also going to be reading the comments, because I think this is a really interesting thing that's about to happen. Because essentially, and I hate to say this, I really do, but this just looks like Gorilla Tag. And don't hate me in the comments. I know it's a work in progress. I know it's not the final thing. But it does look an awful lot like Gorilla Tag. And that's the great thing about Animal Company, is it really stands on its own 2 feet. You get people who slate the game because of the movement, but apart from the movement, everything is its own thing. I even don't really use the Gorilla Tag movement that much, and I'm more used to hook shot and bounce around. So to be honest with you, this game is cemented as its own thing. This change in the home, I think, is a step backwards. I think it takes away its own identity, and I think it could be the end of Animal Company. Not in the conventional sense of the game's done, but I think that ends its identity. I think that it no longer has its own identity of being Animal Company, and it then begins to morph into this Animal Company Gorilla Tag hybrid that I don't think anyone wants. In my opinion, and again, I could be totally wrong here, and you might completely disagree with me, but I would prefer for them to step away from the trees and the grass and the mud and go into something completely different than go and lean more into Gorilla Tag. I would actually prefer, because they have this great storyline. I can't remember the name. If you guys do, leave a comment down below. But there's this person that did like some TikToks talking about the story behind the Nut Corporation, I think it is, and all of these like different things. I watched this when it first came out, and it was a brilliant like way to intertwine everything. I would prefer for them to lean into that and them to turn this place more of like a factory, which we have, and everyone's waiting for the factory update. I'd prefer for the home to become like a factory and it to be more like the business area, so you can have like a meeting room and something like that, than have it turn into more of like this foresty feel. Something that really cements it, that you can't find in any other games. And the big reason I've made this video is I don't think I'm the only one here that thinks this. If anything, I think more people agree with me than disagree. And this is because that picture, when it was posted, it got 2,019 ticks and only 1,181 thumbs up. But it got 2,398, the most reactions it got, with a thumbs down, which means there is over half of the community has put a thumbs down on this image. Now, some of you might say it's not that deep. We shouldn't look that into it. But I really disagree. The great thing about this game is there's a huge community-driven aspect. The devs play this game with the community all the time in their run events. We have a ton of content creators that spend an ungodly amount of time with their communities. So doing something that the vast majority of the community dislike, I do not think is the right play to do. And I do think it could have a real negative effect on the future of this game. But I could be wrong here. I could be completely wrong. And that's why I'm going to go into some public lobbies, because I've now spoken enough about my opinion on this. And now it's time to hear some of your opinions. Basically, if you guys saw a few days ago, Coda released a picture that showed this entire place being changed, basically starting from scratch. What are your guys' opinions on this change?
I think it's really good.
You guys like it?
Honestly, I haven't seen it yet.
I
don't like it. Changing it though.
But I like it, bro.
So wait, vast majority of you like the change?
Yeah.
Okay, personally, I actually think it looks just like Gorilla Tag, which I think is quite a step backwards. What do you guys think on that?
I haven't seen it yet. Purple, can you get your...
So most of you liked it, but a few of you didn't like it. So the vast majority of you actually liked it.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Have you got the Gorilla... Are you in the Animal Company Discord?
No, I don't even have Discord.
Oh, so...
I had Discord.
Well, if you watch this video when it comes out, I'll show you the picture in the video.
What do you need?
So all of this starting area is going to be not added to like they've been doing. They're completely starting from scratch and changing the design entirely. But in my opinion, it looks very much like Gorilla Tag.
Yeah, because it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I know why. Hey, Bumpy, I think I know why. Because, like...
Oh, wait, I know it.
So
I've seen this in Apollo.
Then explode, and then the spawn just
Copyright.
Scratch.
So they're going to be blowing up the map, and that's why they're starting from scratch.
I've seen Apollo say about this.
Wait,
There's gonna be something exploding it, and they're gonna nerf and they're starting over every single one of this map.
So, massive shout out to Just Apollo. He has said that he believes there's going to be a massive explosion. Now, I don't know where he's got this information from because I haven't seen that. But if he says that there is going to be a massive explosion, Just Apollo is a very, very reliable source and a fantastic YouTuber. So, that means the reason why this is all being changed is because the game might be coming to an end. And there was going to be, I don't know why I said end so many times, there's going to be a huge explosion destroying all of this. But again, I feel like if they were going to go down that route, instead of having the grass and the trees, it should just be like a big crater. And you could even have it so it's like a big crater, and you could put like a bunker in the middle, and that bunker is the spawn point. That would be so good. Just like a blown in the middle, so like the roof has been blown off, it's just an open bunker, which is where you spawn, and then the crater, you go off to the different places. That would make more sense if they're going to blow it up. What it looks like is it blows up, and there's 1,000 years in the future, and it's all trees and stuff. Anyway, let's go into another public lobby and ask. I don't know if you've seen, but Coda has posted a picture in the Animal Company Discord where they have completely changed the spawn bit. Not added, they've completely changed it. Do you guys like or dislike the change?
Dislike.
What do you guys think about the new changes to the
Yo, somebody want to trade me this?
What?
Basically, the entire part where you spawn in is completely changing. They're starting from scratch. Do you like the changes, dislike them, or have you not seen them?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, guys, don't go, 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 don't go.
Cadet, you're
Yes,
my
I am
friend.
Cadet.
Cadet, you're my friend.
Hey, let's go, fist bump. I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that Coda has shared a screenshot where they are completely changing this? They're like absolutely flattening it and starting from scratch. Have you guys seen that? And if so,
Yeah.
do you like it or dislike it?
Yeah. I kind of dislike it. I think it ruins the game. I think it ruins the
So
game.
most of you guys dislike it. For me, it looks like
Yeah.
Gorilla Tag, which I think is a really negative thing. So it would seem that it actually seems a bit split because the first lobby was like all liked it really. The second lobby was like a bit split and the third lobby was more negative. So it actually seems a bit split amongst the Animal Company fan base. So if you guys have your own opinions on it, don't matter how long the message is, leave a message down below in the comments because I really want to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the new update. Okay, I've not included this bit in the video. I went into Cadet 7. I did ask people. We had a majority over in like, a small amount in dislike, but somebody was then griefing and blowing us up. Nobody could be quiet for longer than 20 seconds so that I could say what I needed to say. So unfortunately, all of that part of the video has been scrapped. The people in the server can only really blame themselves. That's why we're not doing the subscribe at the end, because they had literally no self-control for the video. So unfortunately, I might have to reel back how much I'm doing in Cadet 7 for recordings, because people can't take 5 seconds to be quiet for a video. It's really disappointing. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, make sure you leave a like, drop a comment of your opinions on this update, and most importantly, hit that sub button, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Goodbye.